Leon County Schools says they're worried about their future finances. I'm Mayor Sargent in southwest Tallahassee. That's as the district says they're grappling with three main concerns: inflation, reduced projected enrollment numbers, and federal funding uncertainty. Leon County Schools raising concerns over their future finances.
Locally, we are predicted to lose around 500 students to the private scholarship program, which equates to around $4 million for Leon County alone.
Declining enrollment numbers, with students opting for Florida's universal voucher program instead of their public schools, are among the concerns Superintendent Rocky Hanna is facing.
Once you start opening mom and pop private schools, commingling with public schools in a community, something has to give. Because then no one does it well, because we're all operating at about 50 or 60% capacity.
Projected to lose that revenue, the superintendent says these impacts will be compounded by inflation.
Our cost or contract with the Sheriff's Department is going to increase by $4,000 or $5,000. Our cost, the contract we have with the Health Department for school nurses is going to increase by $4,000 or $5,000.
Now the superintendent is calling on the legislature to review their budgets to further support public schools. With state budget discussions in full swing, both the House and the Senate drafted budgets both currently contain increases for the amount of money the state allows for each public school student. The superintendent, however, believes this is not enough to cope with increasing costs of services. While staff budgets are in place for next year, the superintendent says beyond that, cuts will have to be made.
I will cut as many positions I can at the district level without compromising services. Then next we'll go to those support positions, the additional guidance counselors, the additional social workers, the additional behavior specialists.
And worst case scenario, he says, will be increasing classroom sizes. Educator Scott Mazer, president of the Leon Classroom Teachers Association, says a strong public school system requires investment, and he hopes a model can be devised that will not impact any student, regardless of what type of schooling they choose.
Can we find a way to then invest in the children all the way across the board, whether you're in a private school, charter school, or a public school?
The superintendent says he's speaking up now to inform parents and students about any potential impacts. He's also asking them to call their lawmakers to protect public school funding. In southwest Tallahassee, Mayor Sargent, ABC 27.